Countdown to kickoff, the start of the season just a day away, and the Eagles have a message for anyone planning to head to the link.
Plus, no peeking. The Super Bowl banner will be unveiled prior to tomorrow night's game, but the Eagles won't be on the sideline to see it. The reason why, next.
And one line at a time, a Philly sports fan is falling in love with his team all over again thanks to a toy from the past. Those stories and much more in today's edition of The Lineup for Wednesday, September 3rd, 2025.
Ooh.
Hey everyone, I'm NBC 10's Keith Jones.
And I'm NBC 10's Sheila Watko. Let's get you up to speed with what you need to know today.
We're going to start with a story that broke overnight in Berks County. Crews called to North 5th Street to battle a fire in Reading. Fire broke out just before 3 a.m. Skyforce 10 over that scene after the flames had been put out. The building on North 5th near Washington. We spoke with someone who lives in the area. We're told there are apartments up top, a bakery and cafe on the bottom. One person went to the hospital with a possible burn to the hand. No word yet on how the fire started. Philadelphia police are searching for the driver who hit and killed a bicyclist in Fairmount Park. They say two cars were speeding at Belmont Avenue and Avenue of the Republic yesterday morning when one of them struck the man. Police found a car matching the one involved a few miles from the scene. They towed it for further investigation. And a student from Malvern Preparatory School has been identified as the person killed in a freak crash involving a deer in Chester County. Police are now searching for a car that left that scene. They say the driver of that car never stopped after hitting a deer on Route 322 in West Bradford Township yesterday morning. The airborne deer crashed through the windshield of a car on the other side of the road and killed the Malvern Prep student in front seat of the other car.
Pennsylvania Governor Josh Shapiro made a swing through Philadelphia as the state's budget is 9 weeks late and Septa's future remains up in the air. The governor was at Dobbins High School in North Philadelphia yesterday. He said he was planning to meet with legislative leaders later in the day. Before he left, he said the issues holding up a budget in Harrisburg have been narrowed, but lawmakers have some tough decisions to make.
I've been working hard to go back and forth between them to find that common ground, to help our rural brothers and sisters understand that the strength of Philadelphia helps drive our economy, and in many ways, the strength of Philadelphia is predicated upon having a strong mass transit system.
The governor urged lawmakers to come back to Harrisburg to pass the budget. Meanwhile, Septa and the Eagles are issuing a travel advisory for fans ahead of tomorrow's opener for the Birds. NBC 10's Neil Fischer has the story from South Philly.
The Eagles have issued a travel advisory for fans who don't have tickets not to come to the sports complex. We know thousands of fans use NRG Station to get to and from the sports complex. They walk right into the parking lots to tailgate before the game. That's part of the experience if you're coming to South Philadelphia. The Eagles issued that travel advisory yesterday for fans amid the ongoing service cuts to Septa. The transit agency told NBC 10 that they will be operating on limited services for the home opener against the Cowboys. Last week, a Philadelphia judge ordered that Septa couldn't move forward with further cuts. The lawyer who brought the lawsuit forward claimed Septa must run express trains this Thursday. We're expecting another meeting tomorrow between the lawyer, Septa, and the judge. But for now, this area outside NRG Station could have thousands of fans waiting to get home after the home opener. In the meantime, Septa says they're working to find a sponsor to fund express trains to the game. But right now, their plan is to operate on a limited schedule. 2 weeks ago, Septa said instead of around 14 trains that carry roughly 17,000 fans after the games, there will only be 3 trains tomorrow night. And this afternoon, the Philadelphia House delegation is having a press conference at 3 o'clock to discuss the impact these service cuts will have on the sports complex. Reporting in South Philadelphia, Neil Fischer, NBC 10 News.
Now, if you're not headed down to see the game, we've got you covered. NBC 10 is the only place you can see it at home. You can also stream it on Peacock.
Yeah, the Cowboys expected to arrive in town tonight. We've got a welcome sight for Eagles fans. Landon Dickerson, a full participant in practice yesterday. His knee all better. He had a back issue. Looks like he should be good to go. We all know last year's Super Bowl banner will be unfurled right in front of the Cowboys tomorrow night. But we now know the Eagles won't be on the field to see it. Nick Sirianni said yesterday that he'll keep his team in the locker room for the banner ceremony because he wants to focus on this season and not what's happening in New Orleans 7 months ago. Again, the Cowboys, they'll be privy to it along with owner Jerry Jones.
It was was a pep rally on wheels yesterday. The Super Bowl 59 Victory Bus Tour was on the move. Two-time Super Bowl champion Brandon Graham was on the bus, helping fans get hyped up as if they need any assistance in that. Conshohocken was the final stop on the tour. The bus was also at St. Joe's University and right here at the Comcast Center Plaza.
NBC 10, your official television station of the Philadelphia Eagles. We got a full slate of special coverage leading up to Thursday's kickoff. Our Return of the Champs series is back tonight with Eagles game day kickoff at 7:30 p.m. NBC 10 and Today Show are throwing the ultimate NFL kickoff pregame party, and you're invited. Join us at Stateside Live starting at 5 a.m. tomorrow. Savannah and Al will be there. I'll be down there as well. Should be a blast.
3, 2, 1!
When Eagles fans show up for tomorrow night's Eagles game, they might notice something different on their way into the link. Crowds of fans were on hand for the unveiling outside the home of the Sixers, Flyers, and NBC Sports Philadelphia. Yesterday, we can now begin calling the building Xfinity Mobile Arena. The name change also comes with upgrades inside the building, including a new immersive photo opportunity, supercharged Wi-Fi speeds. Wi-Fi is booming, we know that, and more.
That's right.
Love those commercials.
Yeah.
Now, a lot of Philly sports fans have their unique ways of showing off their fandom.
That's right, and a man is falling in love with his team all over again thanks to a toy from the past. NBC 10's Matt DeLucia shows us how he's doing it one line at a time.
We would go on a lot of long car rides when I was a child, and my parents bought me an Etch A Sketch to use instead of video games.
Even now, John Obringer likes to create his own special effects with a toy that first came out in 1960. The same year the Eagles won an NFL championship.
I think it's the nostalgia. That's what it is for me.
For many, though, the mechanical drawing board has become a magnet for dust.
We moved into this house and we were unpacking boxes and I pulled it out.
So after a decade, he wondered,
I wonder if I can still do this.
with just 2 knobs and a love for Philly sports, John spent the summer etching logos that made an imprint on his life.
It's about 8 hours of drawing. And then this helmet took me about 10 hours.
Sketches born out of love.
The Phillies logos, the Eagles logos.
And with his own teammate cheering him on.
Morgan actually took a picture and just posted it on Facebook and said, look at this drawing that John did.
There were so many girls that commented immediately and they were like, this is the perfect gift for my boyfriend. I have no idea what else to get him. He loves Philly sports. So right away we had almost everyone sold.
The only catch.
It's kind of hard to make really smooth lines and even lines.
It takes steady hands with no room for error.
There's a lot of starting over.
And over.
Well, this one's pretty far messed up.
And over.
There's really no manual out there. I just practiced a bunch of times and learned the tricks and a lot of erasing.
John and Morgan are both teachers, and now that summer break is over.
Yeah, now the weekends, I guess. I'm going to be filling up my weekends with some Etch-a-Sketching, yeah.
Spending his Sundays drawing up the next big play at $50 a piece.
A lot of love goes into each one of these Etch-a-Sketches.
Each one a reminder of his childhood.
Well, now I can make something really unique out of it.
And how often can a piece of plastic make a 30-year-old feel like a kid again?
It's been a lot of fun.
In East Falls, Matt DeLucia, NBC 10 News.
Such a great story.
It's
okay, we
unbelievable.
noticed something that was a slept-on detail. When it showed the wife's Facebook that she posted, it said, after 5 years, I realized my husband has this talent. Imagine you're with someone for 5 years, and then they whip out this masterpiece Etch-a-Sketch.
I'd like to think that he was secretly
Yes.
Etch-a-Sketching when
Under
she
the
wasn't
duvet
aware.
at night.
He's under the covers. She's asleep.
flashlight.
He's like, he's working the knobs.
That is crazy.
It's wild,
That's
man.
what a cool talent.
And you know, there's a seller on Amazon that's like, man, somebody in Philadelphia keeps buying up these Etch-a-Sketches. I can't get enough to sell.
Wait, that's a good point, because what do you do after you can't move it?
I got to raise the price
You
of
need
these
a new one.
Etch-a-Sketches. You know what I mean?
That is crazy. That's a great detail, too. I hadn't even thought of that, the
Crazy.
logistics behind the story.
Goodness.
Such a fun way to end that show. And that does it for today's edition of The Lineup.
For Sheila Watko, I'm Keith Jones. You can get NBC 10 news updates right here on the NBC 10 app, and you can catch us weekday mornings from 5 to 7 a.m. Have a great day.
Yeah.